Hello.
He's back.
Ooh, we're in trouble.
Oh man.
Oh.
Groundings are being
Grounded
handed
for
out
life.
left and right. Yeah, just showed up this morning and checked in Slack, and there's a message, Blood, you're all grounded.
We're gonna need to play grounded sometime when the actual 1.0 hits. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, interesting time away. Did a family reunion, then had COVID, then a few days, maybe a week that's a blur, just kind of in the room, not going anywhere. And then at the in-laws' house, watching lots of rabbits and squirrels chase each other around. That's fun. There's like 6 or 7 rabbits at a time in my in-laws' backyard. And then, yeah, did a few things by the end. My niece is a sea otter. I've learned that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm back. I've wrapped up some cables and I've vacuumed some chips. And we're ready to power wash some things. I haven't played this at all. I got the code, but I haven't played it.
Codes, so yeah.
And then I got lucky because then it's like Brandon ended up bringing the frame traps. Like, cool.
That's right.
Check that off. Coverage.
Yeah. Got the coverage. Wait for you to dive into something so we can hear some sound.
Right. Yeah. Let's hear what sounds are.
Sure
Oh yeah, this is what Brandon was talking about. The text messages. Harper Shaw. Great news. Finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake. But that's a good thing. It meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream. No rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. Earnings? Somehow we're going to earn $150 by cleaning our own van.
Well, is it a maximum of 150? Because it says 0 out of 150.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah, because we haven't done the job yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, details. Bonnet, bumpers, doors, grill, headlights.
Look, it's an invoice.
Yeah. And then there's the photo. Okay. Can I do it? Yeah, that's much better. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of loud. All right, Susie. All right, chat. How bad is it?
Ooh.
Oh, look. It's already got a logo on it.
Sounds good. Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, here we go.
So there's all the stuff. Yeah, so you don't have anything at first. This is definitely a PC UI. Oh, there's the different nozzles. So if you do that one, that's the laser.
Yeah. So you can't knock over anything in the background. I forgot.
Oh, yeah, it looks like you're right. Oh,
Wait. Almost.
Come on. Nah.
This is great.
It'd be great if you actually got an achievement for it, for knocking it off. The gnome falls over. Oh, that was another thing. I went to this place in Omaha called Lauriston's Gardens, and they're doing this summer thing where they have like a gnome hunt. There's like all these like ceramic gnomes in the various gardens. So that was fun. And this is the wide nozzle.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
You can see like it doesn't get it all the way. So you might have to like do another round.
See how this game can be very therapeutic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that sound. Good sound design right there. Is that grill? Okay, so that's how you know we've actually got it completed.
Gotcha.
That little... It looks like Sophia.
Oh, yeah.
Sophia's in the game. Split the difference, see how that one does. It's funny because this is like one of those games where it's like, it's probably better with a mouse. Oh, there's also that, what is it? Yeah, so there's this mode too, Dom.
Yeah, that's what we talked about, frame trap, so you don't get motion sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Still a little weird because yeah, you can walk with it. How do you get on the roof? So yeah, you just tap the D-pad and it does that.
Water. There's something weird about it when it like you hit it with the water. It looks like you're actually like sometimes painting it instead of cleaning it. And then it goes away. I don't know.
Can I jump? Oh yeah.
Oh dear. That's some bird poop up there.
Oh, it's your removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer.
Oh, hooking up some jobs.
Mm-hmm.
This is Xbox and Steam only.
I think it is. I think it's on Game Pass too.
Well, last week everyone was streaming this game, so it was very
Oh, really?
on Twitch. Yep. Square was they're publishing it. They're blasting out hard.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was like really big when it hit early access.
.0 came to Game Pass too.
Yeah. Well, that's when they had it at Summer Game Fest. I was like, why do you have this? It's like, oh, okay, it's hitting 1.0.
You see all the Comic-Con announcements.
Whoa, look at that. You can tap right
See
to highlight.
So they gotta wash. Yeah, that's
Right
cool.
stick to go prone on the hood.
Oh, wow. All the Marvel stuff, all the DC. Well,
Oh, yeah.
the little bit of DC that they did.
Maybe you have to use a different nozzle for
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. You need the one that's a little bit
For DC.
stronger. I love the difference in the sound.
Will this be the
There it is.
published? Probably.
Did the what published?
This one has to. This would be the biggest game Square Enix will publish this year.
Oh.
I was like, possibly, yeah. I mean, now that Forspoken got delayed out of the year. You can use RB and LB to switch nozzles quicker.
Ah, nice.
There's the spot up there.
Oh, yeah.
Miss
Spot the spots. Well, you can do that too.
Ah.
That actually is very helpful.
Damiani, why are you a Yankees fan?
Uh-oh.
Because I like the Yankees.
Is that a check?
I was also born in New York.
You were born in New York?
Yeah.
Wait. Where in New York?
Long Island.
Are you going to go with that
I was
business
born
name or you
in,
need me to come up with something?
I grew up in a suburb of NYC, but Rockville Center is where I was technically born. So.
Wait, what do you mean a suburb of NYC?
What's it called? I
Bonnie
don't remember
Tyler.
the names. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Seaford, I think it was called.
Oh.
Yeah. My parents were from like
Baldwin, New York.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't know. Wait, how long did you live in New York?
For me, not only till I was about 5.
Yeah, so like I kind of similarly, even less though. I was born in Texas, but my parents moved like 6 weeks later, so I don't remember any of that.
Oh, I remember. I do remember. Because technically, I'm supposed to root for the Mets because my parents took me to the Mets game. But but my
Yankees are the Slytherin of
but
baseball.
my dad and my dad's father are huge Yankees fans, though, so that's why my grandpa was like a big Yankees fan.
Let's see.
And either him or his father or his uncle, one of our family members helped work on the stadium renovation in the 70s for Yankee Stadium. Yeah, like somewhat involved. I don't at some level. I don't know.
Oh
So yeah, they're Yeah. And then, yeah, so, like, parents are, like, secretly big, like, New York team fans, but they hate how they never win. Like, especially, like, the Jets and the Giants.
Yeah, the
So
Knicks.
they get really angry about that. They were thrilled when the Rangers won the Stanley Cup. They like the Islanders, too, but I only, like, got attached to the Yankees. It's funny enough, I've never seen a game at Yankee Stadium, but I went to Shea Stadium when I was around to see the Mets play there once or twice. When what's his face, Darryl Strawberry played for them.
Oh wow!
So when he'd hit a home run, the Big Apple would come out of the little thing or whatever in the like outfield.
Looking pretty good. Oh, this wheel.
I remember we lived near a park at our house in New York, and there was like playgrounds and stuff like that. But one part of the playground had like a underground, like a fake sewer. It was probably just like a pipe or whatever that like a play set thing. But to me, it felt like it was going into like a sewer. Even though it was not a sewer, it was like part of the thing. And Ninja Turtles was huge then. So
right.
I kept pretending I was in like the Ninja Turtle lair every time. I wanted to go there so much. And I'm like, dude, I didn't want to leave. Like, dude, I'm like Ninja Turtles. This is great.
All right, so we got everything. Oh, we got grill. Grill is still 93%. Bumpers 97%. Okay. Oh, okay.
This has more reflections than the Series S version? Really?
Oh, the Xbox Series X is more reflections. Okay.
I don't know enough about Joe's Pizza, but I do know. When we moved to Texas,
Joe's Pizza.
my parents were very particular about like pizza places when we first moved there.
Yeah.
There we go.
And they would always look for like ones through word of mouth that they were like highly recommended, and
Tires.
like a few of them would be like called like there was like I'm gonna start saying names, but I don't even know if they're correct, but like some like Carmine's or.
Wait, here?
No, in Texas, Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Because around that time, a lot of like New York people moved there because a lot of it was J.C. Penney is what my dad worked for.
Oh, okay.
They relocated their headquarters from New York to Dallas, Texas, and so a lot of people from New York moved with them to Dallas, and so there were a lot of like
doors,
New York
wing
expats
mirrors.
there,
Okay.
and then being like Italian Americans, like okay, we need like good stuff here now that we're in New York, so it's like
Damiani.
yeah, my parents are very particular. A lot of going to places, and my parents come back saying that was trash.
This bumper looks good. Which bumper are you looking at, guys? Oh, that.
It's just I think
what they
this
got.
must be a British developed game. Why?
Oh, there's definitely been
They
some.
call it wing mirrors.
But there's also the tires with the Y.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we can't even.
Oh,
see
they
it.
spelled tires with. Oh, sorry, I missed. I completely went over my head.
Oh, all right. I gotta actually do some sink cleaning here. I'll be back.
Oh, blood. God! Inverted control!
Oh yeah.
Chat! Why? This is help me! Just kidding. Actually, where are the options? Where? Okay. Like here, I'm
Maybe
missing?
the hamburger.
Options?
Yeah.
Oh dear, no. Take this off. Goodbye.
We had 3 weeks of no inverted controllers.
Alright. There. Oh, it feels so good. Oh.
Damn, those things can take your finger
I
off.
think you feeling lucky? Yo, let's play Call of Duty.
Wait, that would be such a good game. PowerWash multiplayer.
It's gonna make a noise when I do this. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh. Okay, that's just weirding me out. Dude, this would be kind of fun. Okay, how do I see everything again? Well, what did that do?
You can go prone.
Wait, there's a reload? Why is it doing that?
co-op?
Online, apparently. Right?
Oh.
Where are you?
I don't know what the button is to like make everything glow.
The right D-pad, but I'm not seeing anymore.
It just says bumper.
Oh, there's auto! This is the real mode.
Plays itself.
Alright, where is the rest of this shit?
PowerWash speedrun.
Wait, do I have to get under the car? Can you go under it?
Someone said, I bet it's underneath the bumper.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Which?
It's not highlighting anything at the moment. How do I go even lower? This is the lowest I can go, chat. There's a list.
Oh, someone said you can turn the nozzle sideways.
Oh. Where's the list?
How do you throw a grenade?
Bumpers, 98%. All right, bumpers, let's go. Auto.
Yeah, the bumper is a little tricky.
And now we think there's something underneath.
How do I disable the the motion blur or the?
Up on the D-pad?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, which bumper?
Yeah.
I think it might be the front bumper. Alright, let's see.
Someone said it's the front bumper. How do you know that?
It probably distinguishes to rear and doesn't say front.
This reminds me how dirty my car is. Don't look at it.
Yeah, mine needs one, yeah.
Don't look at it.
Right shows the highlights.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
What? Wait, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, there's just like a little thin line on the bottom.
We did it.
Underneath. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? I got your details from your friend Harper. Could really do it with a hand.
Oh.
All right.
Excellent.
Oh, I see.
Open the tablet to
I
continue.
love the icons. It does look like a shooter right
Yeah.
there.
How do you throw a grenade?
Oh my god.
How do you switch weapons?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
Yes.
Oh my god, I would love this job.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, putting the model in there is perfect.
It's like super hot.
Back
Clean
garden.
the back garden. All right.
I feel like a challenge because I'm
So
look at that
British.
cuz that's the UK thing too. I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a little bit to help my folks, who are both down to their last knee, and rented what down to their last knee.
That's very British.
I rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please do your thing.
All right.
Oh, there's a lot. Cooker hood. Trolley. What's going to be defined as a trolley back
Oh.
there?
Oh yeah, I can only.
Yeah, but it's only online.
So someone said the company's based in Brighton?
Brighton or Britain?
Brighton, England.
Got it. Wash that rock. There we go. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good strategy. Make sure that it's all done before you move on to the next thing. Otherwise, you'll be hunting around looking for which stone you need to do. Oh, I love the difference in audio,
I could fall asleep to this game.
right? They also did Velocity 2X. What a difference.
Oh, you gotta do that door. Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Have you seen the Karate Kid?
Is there like a time limit? Like, how do you
And just
fail?
probably-
I don't think you fail.
You fail boredom. Willpower. Oh no! In this
It's
too.
everything.
There's a time. John said there's a time trial like afterwards, and there's also like a
You
free.
missed the spot.
There's
Though.
also a free play, which I'm not sure how that's
All the way
different.
on the
but
right.
Gotta get a better angle here. There we go.
yeah, the top left shows the percentage and what you're working on. So that's good. Fence gate wood, 1% cleaned. Is that 1% for the whole yard?
That would be here a while.
That's the tagline of this game.
Yeah.
I hope it gives us like chunks, like it tells us this chunk is done or something. It'll be really annoying if it's the whole
I
damn
think it's
fence.
the-
No, it's the gate. Is what it's specific.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The fence panel. So yeah, so it's just one at a time. Not sure how big the panel is, but
Someone said, oh, Uzi Suicide said, what would it take for this to get that dirty? A fallout from the fire next door? I think we mean the office.
Oh my
Maybe
gosh,
just one more week with
individual
blood
one?
gone.
So, no. I'll do that separately. I'm just spamming that thing, man.
I thought you can auto.
no.
No.
What are you spamming?
It doesn't stay up. You have to like keep tapping it.
Wait, then how did you
What are you talking
do
about?
the auto
The
lesson?
dirt. I'm
Oh,
spamming the dirt button so I can
I
actually
see.
see the dirt and
I
like,
see.
yeah.
There might be a toggle button for that.
Doesn't seem like there is. Chat, if you know, like,
But it also, I mean,
It's like
it
spamming
doesn't
Witcher
really
vision.
look good. Like you lose part of the essence of the game.
nah, this is
No, Damiani
great.
can't play it.
Great. Sure, fine. Is that supposed to be the moon or the sun?
That's the sun. Don't stare at it.
I sprayed it with water. We're good.
Clean the sun.
Yeah, clean the sun. That might
You
be
do
the
that,
final
it goes
level.
ding, it
The
turns
final
into a
level.
door.
According to Jones, how crazy this game gets. You know, maybe we do go to space. Wait, that part is. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Fence top, fence post. Okay. Panel top post. There's a progress bar too to see the panel you're almost done with.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's just rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lets you get almost there and think, all right, that's good enough. You're good. Good job. Yeah, what else did we do? Saw Top Gun.
Nice, finally.
Yeah, that was worth seeing in the theater. Good movie. The only thing was I really liked the theater there, except this time like I noticed it like the projector is a little blurry. It was a little out of focus there.
No.
I could tell, particularly like when there were like letters and stuff on screen. There's like the devil image. Yeah, with more options or whatever, like seeing an IMAX probably would have been a good idea. But still a good movie to see in a theater either way.
Sick.
No, it was Marcus. Marcus is like a Midwest, or at least all I've ever seen it is in the Midwest theater chain, and they've got nice reclining seats and all of that. Also, they always have some weird gag video from one of the owners before you start the movie. I always appreciate it. Oh, the other thing, we went to the old market district, and we went to ice cream shop called Mixin's, where they make the ice cream in front of you.
Cool.
And it was also pretty cool. It's so that they like put it out. So, yeah, they do sort of like what the Cold Stone thing is, where they like put the toppings and stuff in it while you watch.
What
Except they make the ice cream itself too. So they like have
really
like
powerful.
they have like a bottle of cream that they put on like a frozen platter thing. And then whatever type of ice cream that you get, they put like the graham crackers or whatever other things go in it, and then they like smash it all up with these like flat metal things, and then they kind of mix it around a bit, and then they flatten it out, and then they write your name in like chocolate sauce or strawberry sauce or whatever on the flat thing of ice cream.
What if you have a really long name?
Well, they figured it out. They also, because they call you up there to watch when it's your thing.
They write it in script?
They write it in cursive, but they're also writing it upside down from their perspective.
Whoa! So
you're
that takes training.
Yeah, that takes some work. And then they like scrape it into rolls, and they put the rolls around, and then they put on the other toppings and things. But I got one that is called a campfire, which is basically like s'mores, and they actually like put a toasted marshmallow on top, like get a blowtorch and it.
Whoa!
And that was surprisingly good with ice cream.
I love ice cream.
Yeah.
My favorite.
And then my wife got like a strawberry shortcake, or strawberry cheesecake. Sorry. And they just had all kinds of different options there. The only downside is because of the process, it was like, I think they were just down like 1 or 2 people, and they just had this gigantic line. So we were just standing there just waiting for like literally like an hour before it was our turn. Because there were a couple of families and stuff ahead of us. But I don't know if that's, indicative of what it's like every day there, if it was just a bad night right before closing.
Yeah. Evening. Was it a weekend?
It wasn't. It was actually like Thursday night. But an hour for ice cream. Yeah, there's just that many people in front of us, and like every single one, it takes, probably like 5 minutes for them to go through the process of making the ice cream in front of you. Super good though. The other thing that we appreciated is like when you go to Cold Stone, it's like I always feel like you end up regretting how much ice cream you get.
I've never felt that in my entire life.
Oh, okay. Whereas with this, it just felt like just the right size.
When I got the Animal Crossing thing, I kind of regretted how much that was, because you have to get the big one to get the.
Oh, did you?
To get the cup with the actual animal, the Nintendo graphics.
But you can put it in your fridge.
Yeah, I did that.
Good for you. What was the Animal Crossing ice cream? I was.
They're just literally the base. Each of them is just like one of the base layers. So one's chocolate, one's strawberry, one's vanilla.
Oh.
Animal Crossing is chocolate with bananas and strawberries mixed in. Kirby is strawberry with forget what's mixed in. It's 2 toppings each, and then Mario Party was like sprinkles and something else with vanilla. They're not anything special. I thought they were getting like special like for some reason I thought Mario Party was getting like Compito or something, like Japanese candy. I was like, oh, never mind, they're not. Nothing special.
Oh, and you were also you were talking about pizza earlier. We went to this pizza place that had some pretty different options as well too.
Wait, were you in
Omaha?
Nebraska's the place for pizza. That's where you go.
And it's funny because like we ended up like, all right, let's get some normal stuff, and then we'll get one weird one. And then the weird one we got was called a backyard barbecue, and it had like literally had like baked beans on it.
Ooh!
It is not as ill as you would think. It was actually pretty good. And then it had like some pork and onions and
in this ice cream?
barbecue sauce. No.
Oh no, pizza. Okay, wait, that's not
Baked beef
funny.
and ice cream is no. I don't think I would go for that
I've
one.
seen ice cream and fries. People do ice cream and fries. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that. That looks nasty as crap, but some people do that. It's them.
Yeah, I mean, in Japan they love corn on pizza, which I also.
Yeah, I went to Shakey's in Japan and they had squid or octopus on one of them, which not really great. Especially because like Shakey's is like one of the ones where they have the buffet things where like the pizzas are sitting out on the heaters.
Don't they have a Shakey's here?
Oh yeah, I mean Shakey's is the American chain, but they've got one in Tokyo, at least one.
I've turned around on corn on pizza. It's good.
Yeah, I think corn's not good. One that I was like, the one I was questioning for real was they had like nachos pizza
That's not pizza
with like
anymore.
iceberg lettuce and stuff. I'm like, no,
That's just
I don't need that.
that's just nachos on top of a slice of bread.
Right.
The one thing that is really hard to find here is bagels.
Oh,
I found a couple good places,
yeah.
but
I'm
they're
not gonna
still...
tell you where it is because it's close to my place, but I've got one place.
There's a chain. I think they're a chain because I'm pretty sure it's not the only one called Noah's.
Yeah, their bagels are
they're
okay.
chain.
That's
Their
like
bagels are okay.
that. I don't usually eat breakfast, and even if I do, like the only time I have a bagel is on Saturday anyway. But a few times I had them since the near one.
Yeah, the one by my place, it's mom and pop. The owner is actually really personable and nice, and like we would go there and he'll just be like, hey, why don't you try something? And like just gives us some free coffees that he's been experimenting with or whatever.
I don't know if you'll ever be out that way, but again, parents go there every time we go there, so I know they must like it. So it must be somewhat decent. There's a breakfast place it's in Palm Springs, in the Coachella Valley, like on one of like the main road. Like it's not it's like when you're on the 10, you exit for
Damiani,
like,
watch her give
Springs.
someone the controller.
Okay.
You keep talking, it's fine.
We're talking about bagels and pizza.
Yeah, they really like the bagels there and stuff. I don't know if it's I can't remember the name of it. I want to say it might be a Jewish deli. I'm not sure.
There's a place I often order from for I'll get like a dozen bagels or whatever for me and my roommates. And they're really good, except bagels here are small. They're weirdly small.
Oh, really?
And expensive.
The bagels here seem to be kind of pricey in general.
Yeah, it's insane. Like a bacon, egg, and cheese here is like $10. And in New York, I can go downstairs to the bodega and get one for like $3.
Right. Oh yeah, that's the best, is just going to those little things, like getting a Cuban sandwich in Miami or whatever.
Favorite bagel is everything or onion bagels. Onion bagels are my favorite.
Yeah. I like an everything bagel.
I'll take it everything as a backup if like they don't have that, but like just like onion bagel is like my favorite. Just regular or like herb spread.
Same kind of thing, Gabby. Like just going to like a mom and pop donut shop and getting them to do like a croissant with like just ham, egg, and cheese or whatever, and it's perfect.
It's so
you go
good.
to Dunkin' Donuts and you get some weird thing that tastes like it came out of a microwave.
Yeah, it's so nasty.
And
and it costs more.
I only
like,
get donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. If I'm gonna go there, I won't get anything else. Oh wow, that's really fun.
Oh, you can switch the axis of the nozzle?
Yeah, it's this.
Ah, there we go. So what button is that?
There we go.
Nice.
Sorry about that, yeah.
Step wall.
If I want to get banned, do I say Einstein bagels are the best bagels?
When I was lived in Dallas, Einstein's, when they first started, they were really popular. I don't know how good they are now.
I've never had it.
That's been forever. It's like,
I'll tell you, they're not the best bagels.
oh, I wouldn't imagine they are, but
They might be the best bagels wherever Einstein's is, but
yeah, but I know in Dallas there's better bagels than that too. So.
It's so precise. It's like, okay, the wall, and then the underwall, and then the bricks on the side. Oh yeah, how close am I to having to go back and check on the sink? Well, I still got another 10 minutes.
Did you do a second?
Yeah, it was
Think
still
of
a
it?
little,
Okay.
running a little slow. I've got enough Drano for one more round after that, if I need it. It stinks, chat, because it's like the only sink that we have is the bathroom sink. And so like, if you need to pour out like old drinks that people left behind or whatever, like that's where you got to do it.
Is this 30? Of course it is.
Dark Monkey King. I'm. There's a really good bagel place in San Francisco. I can't remember the name. I just asked my roommate. She'll know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
San
I will.
Francisco's got some good stuff along those lines.
San Francisco. Only one of two cities.
Oh, I
where
never-
Less than half the homes use AC.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember everyone was passing around the heat wave map.
Really?
San Francisco was 65 degrees while everyone else was
Yeah.
burning.
Yeah.
LA is on the lower end of.
Yeah, it
houses
hasn't
with
been
AC.
as bad as it's been in previous years. It's in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I got up to 100 in Omaha while I was there.
Ugh!
That's nice.
Did you say flavored cream cheese? Like garlic or
I
herb.
love a garlic herb.
And then when October comes, I'll definitely get the pumpkin spread.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah. Well, the Noah's does it. I don't know if anyone else does it, but I get that. But I mean, now you're just having like a, it's more of like a sweet like bagel because it's like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Like, it wouldn't go
I
good
think
with
it's
my
still there. I
other
think there's a
bagel.
Noah's over in Culver City.
There definitely is. I have been there for a while.
Obviously, I don't wanna just-
This is a fun thing. Just like
There we go.
rip a line through. a bunch of
There's not
crud.
a wider. Oh.
I think there is.
like.
But you wanna, it's weird because you have to balance the width and the pressure.
Clean the doghouse one of the first things. Ding.
Nice. Patio edging.
That is a dopamine. Alright, this might go better.
Add Megalomania from Live Alive to GOTY soundtrack list. Oh yeah, did they redo that music?
Dun, dun, dun.
Did they do like the mana games where they have the option is toggle?
Oh, this doesn't look like this does this too well. Might have to go there, yeah. I'll have to double back. Let's get this out real quick. Oh dear. Dear.
What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike.
Oh yeah, this is
Deadbeat dirt bike. Okay.
it.
Lorianne and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on rumbling Mount Rushless,
What?
and the pond was the crater.
That's interesting. My body is making contact with the wall. I can't like strafe left.
No idea how we explained the fish being there, though.
You want to play?
No, I am sure they redid all the music and soundtrack.
I don't mean to be hogging.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean,
So,
Gabby hasn't gotten a chance to get on yet.
You want to play, Gabby? I'm more than happy to keep playing.
Dude.
Though.
$218
You,
and 1 star.
Lock it.
Left D-pad is to keep it on auto. Left trigger is to rotate whenever you're ready to rotate. And then bumpers are to toggle between the nozzles. Nozzles. And then right stick in is the go prone.
Yeah,
or
if you want to
stand
lay down
up.
in all that garbage
Yeah.
right there.
And then right D-pad is the C. Highlight all the muddy spots.
She remember redid the music in Live Alive. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Did she do the original?
I don't know. Was she there in '94?
Rare Rappy says yes. I'm guessing that's a response to that.
Oh wow. I don't remember when she started.
Those footprints are great detail.
It was her first. Oh wow, nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's really meaningful then.
Dang.
Which again makes me wish they had the option to toggle. At least they don't get too specific with like the grout here.
You can't get too specific?
No, I'm saying is that like there's not like a lot of extra gunk that you have to like blast into in those cracks.
Yes, this is one of the early stages.
True. Ooh, look at the color on that fence. That's nice. Wouldn't want to wear the shoes y'all are walking on this gunk on. Yeah. Well, the shoes, like, yeah, basically a hazmat suit.
That's funny because like I wonder how long this level takes, and you're getting paid $400 for it. So like, you get a lot of jobs, man. You can make good money as a power washer.
It seems like, yeah, once you get into the real levels like this, it's quite a bit of work.
It's a lot of
power washer shoes.
But there's a lot of water. Is this like the only way to like wash this stuff, right?
Not necessarily, but
yeah, like
that's probably where like
you
probably use less water when you use some of the soap and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Should you be doing this at this point?
Yeah, I imagine in real life you'd probably scrape a lot of the stuff up and then get into the power washing after. If it was this thick. But yeah, so you could probably like scrape off some of the grime on the surface, but then you'd still need to, because of the pores and stuff on the rock, you'd need to power wash it.
Yes, power washers have a lot of PSI. Oh dear.
How do you highlight again?
Power washers can clean a lot more than you think.
What do you mean? Like, what else?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah,
what do you mean? What do you mean there? Pounds per square inch. That's what you meant. Well, that's, yeah, PSI. We were asking about your power washers.
Yeah.
That's what we were asking about. I grew up in an area where they play a lot of airsoft, so I know what PSI was.
Yeah, I think it's fun when you find out that like, oh, yeah, that chair's not actually brown, is it?
Yeah.
How did I get this dirty?
Yeah,
Well, I said a bunch
that's
of
definitely the
rhinos started
question.
playing back here. That's what the guy said.
Oh. Why would it do that?
Do
Power
what?
washer used to strip because of your physical body. It won't let you. Your hands. It's giving you
Oh,
some restrictions.
if you get
still.
too close,
Like
yeah.
you can't strafe.
Yeah,
like,
there's
the
also
bar.
later on there's extensions, which I don't know if you have any right now. You probably have to go to
Buy them.
the menu. Yeah, maybe you have to buy them.
How much would it cost to rent a power washer?
I'm sure it's probably not that bad. That sounds like a Home Depot thing right there.
Do you use your power? Can you? Is there anything in your house or apartment you'd use a power washer for?
Oh,
Feels like it's a very outdoor thing.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, you couldn't
Yeah.
use it inside. You could use it on stuff in your house, but you would take it outside. Surely.
Would you use it in your shower?
Oh, I would love to.
On a low setting, obviously. Yeah, like the bathtub. Yeah, the PC. Yes. I'd like to clean my PC. What? Give me some instructions for using a power washer on a PC.
What does this do? Oh,
Yes, I'm gonna use it on my teeth.
ow. It's just to knock your teeth out of your head.
Step 1, throw your PC away. Yeah, I need one for my Switch Pro to clean it up. I need to clean the screen on my Switch Pro. No, it doesn't matter if you dry it off. Some electronic components won't get wet or screwed. Like the wouldn't the battery on your motherboard be like you're screwed. You'd have to get a new battery. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some components like even if they get wet and you let them like you dry them off, like they're still screwed.
On my last day of my first semester of senior year of college, I was writing a paper at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had an awful cold, and I finally finished. I hit submit, and then tried to pick up my water bottle, but the top was screwed off.
Oh.
So it dumped all over my laptop.
Oh.
But I just ran upstairs, put my laptop in front of the heater that I had in my room,
Okay.
and it was completely fine.
Nice.
Used the computer for the next like 4 or 5 years.
Well, if a computer's or equipment's waterproof, I think it just generally means like there's different ratings, but like an iPhone, you can like pour a
it
whole
was my
cup.
computer.
Yeah, well, a laptop you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
though,
my
right?
laptop.
Yeah, I think because how it is, you could pour like a whole like thing of water on it, but like it's when it's submerged. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like phone submerged, you're screwed.
Someone said a lot of Gabby's stories have to do with dropping.
Yeah, funny story stuff.
Yeah, my pizza story. My pizza story where I
Definitely.
dropped after a bad breakup, dropped a pizza in the park. Of a whole pizza upside down.
All right.
Yeah. We told that on Fast and Loose, I think.
Definitely had lids that weren't secure in the car from like a drink. I pick up and like if the lid pops off, so then it's like there's no more pressure to hold the cup like spaced out so it squeezes. So some of it like spills up because like you're squeezing the cup now. I hate that. Thankfully, it's usually always just unsweet iced tea, so it's like, it's not sticky or anything, and it's like not gonna do anything.
It's basically water.
Yeah, it's basically water, so I've lucked out a lot with that. Though in the past, when I hadn't switched over to non-sugary drinks, there had been some in the past where that had happened.
Oh no!
And it was not like soda and stuff, and like definitely was sticky and had to clean it. Is Gabby a pizza flipper? Possibly.
No, I don't even know what that. I mean, I know what that means, like in meme context, but I truly don't know what Don means by flipping a pizza.
We're thoroughly convinced he means just taking the dough and tossing it.
But no,
like,
no,
and then he denies that. But like, I'm pretty sure he's just taking it like too far at this point.
Oh.
Ding ding! Wow.
Okay. What?
You're hit up, I think, on the D-pad.
I did.
I think because you're in the different control mode, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's either up or down. I forget which it is.
Okay.
Pizza flipping.
No, he's crazy.
When you flip a pizza. I'm surprised we haven't had steaks where Don has to come in and flip a pizza for us. Like, this has been a very missed opportunity.
Yeah, lose a bet. Just to prove to us.
Should be
flip
like the steak.
Pizza cheese side down onto the pizza oven when you cook it.
Hey, chat, did Nintendo announce what they're bringing to PAX West? Or yet, or no? I'm cute. I want to say they're just bringing old stuff, but they're actually bringing like Splatoon and Bayonetta. Well, Splatoon will be like sometime right after PAX, so I'm more curious about Bayonetta if it's going to be playable or not. It's going to be really annoying if Bayonetta's not playable before it comes out to try. PAX West is in September, first week of September. Like, I'm kind of annoyed Nintendo didn't bring it to Comic-Con. Nintendo has really been bad about letting you play stuff in advance anymore, at events. Bring all their old games. Tell Don we need a... What? The Advance Wars is not... You saw the rumor. It's getting pushed to next year.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm doing one more round on this thing.
Alright.
I think it's okay, but it could be better.
And...
But just finish off the bottle.
I'm worried that like Nintendo might not ever release Advance Wars now.
How do you turn it again?
Left trigger.
Nice. It doesn't even look like the same patio.
Need to attempt to finish straight tonight, Bruno. Good.
Oh, cool.
Shorter game than Live Live.
Live Alive's not too bad though, right? It's like 25, 30?
That's what I heard. It's like only 20.
Yeah.
To maybe a little longer. Yeah, I feel like GoldenEye is probably in a remaster is probably in a worse spot than Advance Wars. Hey, yo, Umbrella?
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yo, it's a
Yeah,
nod.
It's a nod.
It's a nod.
It's a reference.
It's a reference, chat.
Damiani will be reviewing Xenoblade when we get the code.
It takes some time, chat. Sorry.
It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while. This is not a, Those colors were definitely on purpose, yes. I'd charge this person more than $400.
Yeah, I would absolutely. That's
Yeah.
like you're doing physical labor.
It's only your second job though.
True.
You know what you're doing.
Okay, yeah, okay. If it was not my second job.
So cheap, even for a second job.
Like if someone was like, if I had a handler who's like, dude, you're gonna get like so many more jobs lined up, and they actually like they were happening. I'm like, okay, I believe you. So like, you know, you're like my handler agent. Tell me what to do.
You're a power washer agent.
Yeah, it's like, like, how many power washers have agents and stuff? Like maybe you're like the only one in the city. Sure.
Oh, at the top. so tall?
Some reviews say 40 hours, some say 150 for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. 40 hours seems
Whoa.
way too low.
Yeah,
even on
there's
the
no
low end.
way. That's some
That
speedrunner.
doesn't seem right. Yeah, it took like, I think it was like,
Even if you somehow skip most of the
Yeah.
side quests, 40 is a stretch.
I feel like both 1 and 2 took me about 70 something hours.
Oops. How do you turn it again?
Left trigger. Is the umbrella pole separate than the umbrella? Yep. Parasol pole.
Oh. Yes. Oh.
I can beat
It's too
Xenoblade 1 in
powerful.
4 hours. I mean, can and doing it on your first try is
Right,
totally
is that
different
fun?
thing. Yeah. Man, I might have spent 40 hours in just like the opening area on the first game.
How do you get up?
So dense. You can jump on the table.
How do you jump?
Eh?
You jump on top of it?
Oh, I assume that we have to. Maybe we don't have to clean it. Ah! Maybe we don't have to clean the top yet.
Wouldn't it be better just to buy a new one? Yeah, a lot can be said
Yeah.
about this. But it, you know,
Just buy a new house.
his historical value.
Too dirty.
Just buy the new house.
I mean, there's been times where there's been a bug or something in my house, and I've been like, should we just move? For sure.
Is this Mario Sunshine 2 on the new Switch?
Oh yeah, there's no music in this game.
Nope. Do you have to get on top?
Ah,
you have to get the top of it somehow.
Time to platform.
For sure. There's a lot of it.
And you're standing height now, okay.
How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Oh,
What? What's that?
So
I
see if
hit
you
that.
can jump on the chair.
Yeah!
And now you can just jump up to it.
That looks good. Oof.
It's funny with the parasol. It just says multi-purpose. we don't know what this material is. Multi-purpose. Get that poop.
Yeah!
There it is.
Man, that's why I didn't throw away that parasol. It could support the weight of a person. Is it like Kevlar?
I feel like the yellow and the green are pretty, are like the best ones.
Oh yeah. I think the other ones come more into like very specific situations. I'm not really sure what the best, yeah, the like super wide is going to be good for necessarily, other than, yeah, I don't, because it feels like it's so wide that it doesn't do the job. Nice. As dusk falls on Friday, yeah. That's gonna be a good time. If Jones made more mindful games, would there be an episode on this? For sure. No music that we know of. We didn't turn it off.
How do you rotate it again?
Left trigger. They fixed the Kotor 2 bug, yeah. I remember that update coming through. Excellent. Oh, you think that's referring to the type of soap you would use? Okay. So it's not just saying wood as in that's what you're doing, even though it is what you're doing. There's a wood soap that would be better.
Oh, there would be a wood soap that would be better than what I'm using?
Than just using plain water. Okay, I'm not sure when you buy these materials, maybe like between missions or something. But yeah, that's gotta be what the money is for. To buy the extra extensions and soaps and all that. Although Jones said he didn't bother with soap, right?
Jones didn't have any need.
That's why it took him 50 hours.
Yeah.
What?
So the campaign takes 40 hours. 40, 50 hours.
Yes.
What happened if somebody spontaneously combust in the backyard?
Wait, it would be cool if, like, a murder scene, cleaner game.
Oh yeah, serial cleaners. You know that's coming
Oh,
out.
that's
It's coming up in a couple months or weeks, somewhere in there. Not that long. I think there's like 4 different characters with different abilities and stuff too. But I think they're very specific, like you use each one on a specific mission. Power washing a dead body with knife in the back. Well, no, but power washing the blood stain. You also got to get that body out of there somehow.
That's not cleaner's job. Coroner's job.
Oh no, this is.
Oh, it's everything?
No, you're cleaning up for the people who did the murder.
Oh, I have a...
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that they don't get any evidence.
So like some John Wick. Speaking of which, watch that John Wick 4 teaser. Nah, that's what we can talk about. All the Comic-Con news started, I forgot. Are you excited for Phase 5 or Phase 6 chat? Or are you disappointed? I saw the director of Shang-Chi is going to direct the King Dynasty Avengers movie.
Yeah, there's just so much of that stuff that like I have no awareness of. It's like, sure, I'll watch it. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm excited the most for, hopefully, Blade.
I'm excited the most for X-Men 97.
Oh, well, I was talking about like the movies and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
X-Men 97 looks just like continuation.
The only thing is, I worry. I mean, it's probably just what they're showing off, just to to not have spoilers or whatever. But it's weird when like you see like and the villains, and it's like yeah, we've dealt with these guys already. We don't really need to like go back to the well. But.
Well, yeah. I mean, because they probably don't care about spoilers at this point. or like the announcement for it also said like Magneto's going to be leading them.
Right. Yeah, which is a little bit of a bummer. I feel like the way that the original series wrapped up was something was going on behind the scenes. Like that last season was just a mess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're literally picking up, like Xavier's not there, he's away, so Magnus would be the one leading.
Although it's from the report I read, it kind of sounded like they might have retconned what happened with Xavier. So I'm curious.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think they did something else, but he's still not around. 'Cause what happened in the actual show is dumb.
Yeah, last season's a little rough. Last season's a little rough. Yeah, but Fantastic Four kicking off Phase 6. And a lot of blank spots in that Phase 6, because obviously Nintendo, Marvel wants to save some of those big announcements for their D23 event.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That is weird when they just put everything out there. Like, cool. I guess we'll know where, this little end movie scene is leading.
Well, we're probably gonna get some of the trailers. Like we'll probably get the Guardians 3 trailer at D23.
Yeah, see, your agent is just out there, man.
Yeah, look at that.
Harper Shaw telling everyone. Dirt problem on local playground. Yeah, I've seen that level.
Yeah, Deadpool will probably be in Phase 6, and that X-Men movie will probably be in Phase 6 as well.
Is that Rust?
Whoa.
It's like a lichen, I think.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because this is all the multiverse saga.
Crusty Rusty.
And I imagine whatever outcome of Secret Wars in terms of potential rebooting characters or whatnot.
Yeah. That's where this whole concept is gonna get weird. Everyone's too old for this. Recast them.
I'm pretty sure every young character right now is gonna be kept around. Everyone who's an older character, you probably should be preparing for them to be bye-bye by Secret Wars. But yeah, they're calling this the multiverse saga for these phases. The phases afterwards should be called the mutant saga, please. X-Men and the X-Men universe has so much both terrestrial and extraterrestrial threats. There's so much they can do with it.
Oh yeah, it'd be real nice if somebody managed to not box the Phoenix Saga.
Yeah, and it'd be great if they could set it up so after Kang and all this stuff and Secret Wars happens that Doom becomes the main.
Oh yeah, what the heck is Thunderbolts? I saw people talking about it.
It's like the evil Avengers. It's the only thing I know about it's a Red Hulk. Is supposed to be a part of it, and that was who Captain Ross or Commander Ross or whatever, the guy does what are they called, the Accords, but the actor William Hurt, he died though, so he won't be able to play that role. But yeah, it's basically not quite Suicide Squad of Marvel, but it's it's super villains who, as I understand it, in the original comics, there were supervillains who saw an opportunity to play as superheroes to gain access to all Shield and all these things. In when the Avengers and X-Men died or something, and then it goes from there. Yeah. But it's weird that I'm kind of curious what they plan to do it. I imagine Thunderbolts is going to be important to the Secret Wars stuff or whatever. Why they're introducing them. Yeah, I think basically chat, Guardians, if you're attached to the Guardians of the Galaxy, I would probably say by Secret Wars you might not want to be too attached to them anymore.
Right.
I think they're setting up for a new cosmic group. Yeah, what if season 2 got announced?
That was a fun show. Not really necessary, but it's a fun show.
It had a little bit of a tease, thematically with Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
With the
that's the thing. It's it might just be
might
just be retreading the same ground a little too much, but.
Yeah, the episode about the Strange who destroyed his universe, and it's in Multiverse of Madness, there's a Strange who's I'm the last person around. It's well, is that it? I mean, it wasn't ever explicitly clear, but it doesn't matter, I guess.
Well, they had They had a Marvel Zombies episode too, right?
Yeah, like they also like. And speaking of which, they announced Marvel Zombies.
That's what I mean.
I know nothing about Marvel Zombies.
They had an episode, and then like it's like, all right, and here's the show.
Yeah, we're getting an 18 episode season of Daredevil.
Oh.
Like Daredevil Reborn.
Same actor?
Yep.
Wow.
Bring it back, and Kingpin is gonna be in what's the what show? Kingpin's returning as well. But Daredevil showing up first in what before?
It's in the Spider-Man show, right?
Okay. She-Hulk. Thank you, She-Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah, he's showing up in She-Hulk first. And it's possible that Daredevil will show up in the next Spider-Man movie with him. But very unlikely Spider-Man will show up in the Daredevil show. A little too much.
Look at that nice pond. Yeah, it really feels like the lore behind this game is that somebody had a Splatoon match. In every location you have to go to.
Yeah, chat. 18 episodes does seem a lot.
And then the paint just rotted.
Yeah. Because that was one of the criticisms of the Netflix Marvel shows, that they were too long. Even like Huber was like too many episodes. I'm guessing, yeah, I'm guessing they want to put a lot of stuff into that season to catch everyone up with Daredevil and get it. They want him to be situated correctly, and it takes more than probably 6 episodes or 8 episodes.
Yeah, I feel like they do not know what to do with the 6 episode format. It is not working out most of the time. At least not for me.
Now the question is,
shows that I even kind of like, it's like, okay, well, you got from here to here in a really weird, awkward way.
Will other characters show up though in Daredevil? Because we got Kingpin and Matthew Murdock back confirmed, same actors, but we get like the core group back. Will like Jessica Jones be showing up, like, or Luke Cage, or are they just like, no? Like, I'm curious who will be in that Daredevil season. Like, will Punisher? Yeah. Like, Foggy and Karen come back? Is, like, Punisher? Like, holy crap, there's so many questions. You think Jessica Jones is going to show up in She-Hulk? Possibly.
Oh, interesting.
That'd be a good idea. They confirmed Foggy and the actor's back? Or are you just saying that?
A friend that worked on that Jessica Jones show.
Oh, John Berthnall said he'd only come back if it's R-rated. Well, you know what Disney Plus added over this weekend? The first R-rated movie, Logan. And
really?
Deadpool 1 and 2. US Disney Plus got it. It was on international under like their Star lineup. But we got those 3. Deadpool 1, 2, and Logan got added. They're just there. They're not like
have to prone for this.
Logan was literally the main headline image on Disney Plus.
Oh wow!
They're like, they were like, we got it. It's here.
Nice.
You need to settle in for Logan, chat.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I think is great about something like Logan is just like introducing you to these characters that like I somehow missed. So, and then I went back and caught up on all those like other X-Men shows and stuff, and was like, oh, yeah, she was here before. Cool.
Who was the latest Professor X casting rumor? Was it Giancarlo Esposito or?
Whoa! Oh, I did see that.
Or was that
really?
just fans bullshitting?
I mean,
was it actually sourced?
Awesome.
Like, yeah, was it a sourced rumor or was this wishful thinking? It's just a rumor. Okay. I mean, I've seen the debates over how to handle both Magneto and Xavier for a modern thing. Because if they're gonna do it, will they be too? I mean, you can always say this like mutants don't age as fast, so like they could keep like their like especially Magneto's origin story with World War II and the Holocaust. They could like keep that. But I've definitely seen some discussion about if they needed to like age it up and bring it like a few decades ahead, having like Magneto be a product of like the Civil Rights era instead.
Sick.
Yeah. I've seen that been kicked around. It was a pretty good idea.
Oh, that would be so cool.
But I'm gonna guess they're just gonna say, oh, they just don't age as fast, you know.
Right.
Will Morbius show up in the MCU?
Jesus.
He'll show up in Deadpool, watch. They'll put him in Deadpool as a troll. I know they will do that.
Yeah, that's the other side of it. It's like, man, where did Morbius even come from? Never heard of this thing. And it's a movie, but somehow it's not part of the MCU. Like, what? Everybody hates it.
Please let Morbius be in Deadpool.
Getting those cha-chings.
Oh my god.
Oh. Tricky, tricky.
Maybe I have to.
No, I don't think you have to get under that one.
It's lighting up. Or...
Alright. Who's with me, chat? When that X-Men movie happens, when the Marvel logo titles begin, it has to be a version of the X-Men 97, like the X-Men classic theme, right? It won't be in the main movie, but they'll do it during the Marvel.
Somebody was saying that they've thrown the theme in there a couple of times.
Oh, it has been. It's now been in twice, technically.
Yeah.
It's been in 2 things this year, so. And one of them, it's literally in the credits listed as X-Men 97 theme.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. However, when the Marvel title appears, it better be like the full version of it. Because they did that for Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they've done.
They did the classic Spider-Man thing
music,
during the Homecoming.
Yeah, I still have a little catching up to do. I haven't seen Doctor Strange. I haven't seen Thor, and I haven't seen Miss Marvel. Yeah, this is some crazy. Like, you wouldn't know this stuff was in there if it weren't for the highlights.
Yeah, that's what I asked about. I'm with you, Zap. The water bill for this alone, and in a drought, if this is like Southern California,
I think
would
that
you be
probably
allowed to
in
do
real
this?
life you would be a little bit more, like.
Yeah. I was like, there's like, holy crap.
You wouldn't just like constantly hold it down like this. Maybe switch the left and right again.
No water bills in Britain? What? Is that a troll or what?
Or you might need to get that high-powered blaster in there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't have a water bill.
Yeah, depending on your apartment, you might not.
Well, I mean, someone still has to pay for the water.
Right.
Yeah. And I imagine if you have a water bill, if they saw something like this,
thing?
you would probably be...
Maybe just move on it. You might not need to worry about it.
I imagine someone would come and talk to you. Like the water company might just turn off the water.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean, I think in that case, they're probably your landlord and be like, "What's going on?" But that's the thing, though, is it's like it's how they're metered. You know, that like you'd have to have like somebody else. You'd have to be doing something that somebody else could see for them to be able to tell.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, they're not separate to each apartment.
Yeah.
Be like the South Park episode where Butters is Professor Chaos and he says he's gonna flood the world. He just turns on the outside hose thing for his house and tries to like let it run. And then the water company just shows up one day and turns it off. And he's like, no! That was the whole plan. Like, no one will ever come and shut this off and it'll flood the whole world. General Disarray and Professor Chaos. Professor Chaos.
General Disarray is pretty good.
I think I have to get that stuff.
Check the outside again, maybe? Before you worry too much about it.
You sprint. Oh, you can.
Yeah, see, there's like more on this
Okay.
business.
Yeah, I don't imagine they're gonna do a DC fandom this year, chat. With all that's going on with DC.
That would be nice.
Probably not the best year to do it.
Yeah, see, the way these are highlighted here, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you were seeing this from the other side.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, they really need like the owner to come like every about now and go like, "Yeah, looking good.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
job."
Check on you, bother you while
Keep
you're
a little
fucking
head
hard
bob.
work.
Just be like, "Yeah, you missed a spot over here."
Yeah. Just like chat away about small talk stuff.
Oh, yeah, what a good angle.
How do you like get on your back, or can you just? You can't.
I don't think you can get on your back. This still counts as pond wall, though, so. Oh, that meter's so small. Come on. Check it off.
What am I missing? There?
Well, I think still down here, it's still counting as pond wall.
Pond liner.
Yeah, the liner is like the bottom part.
You think Jeff has a Mario movie trailer at Game Awards, chat? No, I think that's too
I think it's too big for Jeff.
That's unfortunately a movie trailer is probably.
I mean, he's gonna get movie trailers,
Yeah.
but not that.
But he also doesn't get like debut movie trailers. Like,
Oh, like seeing a movie for the first time.
yeah, that's probably not that wheelhouse, unfortunately.
This is still considered pond wall.
Damn.
I was AWOL and I think I didn't use a free gift sub 1 month. Do those just disappear? You mean like the Prime thing? If you have Prime? You have Prime, you can re-up your sub, but if you mean like giving gift subs, I don't think there was a thing that you could give away free ones. Yeah, you have to manually re-up each month. You can't. It doesn't auto resubscribe. That's the one limitation of using your Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, it's a manual thing. Because A, they don't want you using it all the time. 2, it's better engagement for them when you are watching a channel and they get to do their whole thing about, hey, don't forget to use your Twitch Prime sub. Be like, oh yeah, I have that. Let me go use it. And then, like, it's not already on auto sub, so you didn't waste it, or not waste it, but it's already been used. So it kind of works within their business model. So it's not Bezos anymore. Who's the head of Amazon, chat? Like, Bezos is old news. Come on, we got to move on.
Bezos is up in space.
Just say Bezos. It's Bezos from the shadows. Okay. It's starting to sound like some conspiracy theorist stuff here, chat. Wait, it's Logan Roy? Is it Adam or Logan? Because Logan would be great to say. Come on, Logan. Have you seen the nice satisfaction? Have you seen the what do you call it? I don't want to call it a housing project. The thing that freaking Saudi Arabia proposed, the line, chat. Like a quarter mile or mile. I don't know how long it is. Like this vertical wall with like people living in it, and like the outside is like mirrors. And like
sounds like something Saudi Arabia would do.
And apparently, like every like environment, like every like city planner is looking at it and laughing, saying how unfeasible it is. I mean, the video looks cool, but like, I think it's using all the like positive buzzwords like self-sustainable and like all the other stuff. Yeah, and it's in a desert too, so it's like good luck.
Yeah. My dad used to work, not Saudi Arabia, but my dad used to work in Dubai. He's an architect, and he said he went like 5 or 6 times, I think, when he was working there, and he would walk outside for like 2 minutes and then be like, I can't do this, I need to go back inside. It's like 120 degrees.
Yikes. Yeah! There we go. Almost 3/4 of the way done.
This game is goaty. I feel insanely tall like this. Is that wrong? Is that like...
I guess you're not seeing like a body or something, so it gives the illusion you're higher up. Wait, oh, that. You're actually an alien? Well, you know what? Poland just classified cats as alien.
What does that mean?
They classified cats
as alien, like out of space?
No, like an alien species, and that like they're invasive.
They're invasive to Poland?
Yep.
How is that possible?
Because they're saying domestic cats.
But how is that like, cats have been around for...
Because they destroy the biodiversity of their area.
Okay.
This gets into the fun argument of indoor versus outdoor cats, and since some of our audience is European, I know European is very pro cats can go wherever the hell they want.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And at least here in the U.S.
But they don't have rabies over there, right?
It's very, cats need to be kept indoors.
Am I wrong? Isn't there no rabies in, like, the UK?
There should be very little rabies anywhere, hopefully.
You know what?
I do not have a pet. I love pets, but I live in a small apartment with 2 other roommates, so...
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing?
Totally get it. Yeah, I think it's partly how I grew up as well, but like the idea, like just the whole like sense of like having to go out and like walk your dog on the sidewalk and all that kind of thing. It's like just not a habit I'm used to. I'm like used to like, oh, you want to go outside? Open the door. Like, have fun out there.
But it didn't do the birdhouse.
Inside the birdhouse.
A little bit of, yeah.
There we go.
This is the best game of all time.
I go on walks all the time anyways, but it's a different thing when it's like,
You have to go on a walk.
yeah, when you have to make sure that like
You're
the
taking
dog
care
goes
of the
outside
animals.
to use the restroom.
It's urban versus,
Yeah.
rural.
Yeah.
Like, I think the issue is, like, in urban areas, letting your pets out can do more harm than if you're just, like, out in the middle of the country. It's like, they're really not going to do, they're not just, like, upsetting any kind of balance.
Well, I mean, even people that have like a backyard, not necessarily like just roaming.
Yeah, I think it's about, like,
Yeah.
free roaming. Like, just letting them out and they go anywhere. They're just not, like, kept to a confined area, even outdoors.
Yeah.
I live in a pretty.
My cousin's dogs are like that. They're just like off going through the fields.
That is about cats. I think dogs. There's none of these things have an issue with dogs at the moment. It's just cats are natural
Well, dogs
predators.
have been
so
around for like a little longer.
cats are natural predators. So like they're talking about like them going after all the like birds and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
sure.
Yeah, that's what they're specifically talking. And bugs. Like they disrupt the biodiversity.
Ecosystem.
Yeah. But then you get like, and I understand why people like the counter argument's always like it's cool to like keep cats strictly indoors because like they're not like kept like engaged or like you're just like making them miserable or something.
Again, my family, it's like their cats are there to eat rats.
Yeah.
They don't come in the house. They're barn cats.
This is why you need to play and engage with your cats if you have cats. You need to stimulate them. Of course, if you just ignore the cat, it's not going to be happy, even if it's indoors.
Because that was one of the questions we had because my wife's allergic. So when we were staying with my cousin, we were like, "Do you have cats in the house?" Like, "No, we have them out in the barn, but we don't have any. They don't come in the house."
They're perfect, chat. Cats are adorable, and they're like ruthless killers. So like they're like a perfect nature, perfect killing machine of nature. I'm convinced if you didn't give them food, they'd probably be plotting to kill you too.
Well, it's interesting just hearing them talk about like how the wildlife has changed over the years too. Because it used to be back in the day, they didn't even have deer, and so they didn't have ticks either, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But now the deer are like everywhere, like a plague of rats. And they didn't used to have turkeys, but they had turkeys for a good while. But now they have bobcats, so they don't have as many turkeys.
Yeah.
I mean, probably Broshiro. Lie down with a cat and be like at their level, and then like they feel very
I saw so many deer,
emboldened against
so many
you.
dead deer on the side of the road, like
Oh,
roadkill.
Oh.
Driving just from Omaha to Missouri, or the other side of Missouri. Did see quite a few turkey in Omaha, including at the gardens we went to. There was one that was just hanging out under the tree.
Turkeys are scary though. Huge.
Yeah,
Seen a
yeah, they're
bobcat.
huge.
I have that was not mountain lions. We got coyotes by where I live, and some like smaller mountain lions too, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, lots of raccoons.
Yeah.
One time I heard knocking at my door, and I thought there was someone there, and I opened it, and it was a neighbor had left trash out, and the raccoons were there, and they were like at my door, like tapping. I was like, oh! I just looked at it, I was like, hi! I just closed my door again. I'm like, bye. Have fun. It's not my mess. I'm not going near that.
One of the places I lived for the longest time, they had the raccoons had gotten under the house, like nesting and stuff. And it was so funny because you'd be in the bathroom and sometimes you would hear them like scratching at the bottom of the bathroom.
Yep.
Terrifying.
We have a theory that that's what our downstairs neighbors were hearing, because like there were a lot of them around a few years ago, because they kept claiming that it was us making all this noise. Like,
Trolley? They call that the trolley? Okay.
isn't that the thing they like wheel out?
Yeah, it's the like.
Yeah. Sorry, let me do that. But yeah, we had a bunch around our area, and our neighbor kept complaining to our leasing office that like they keep like making a lot of noise at all hours of the evening, and like they're like dragging chains across the floor. Like, what? It sounds like scratching or like clawing, like or a chain being scratched across or scratching. And I'm like, what? We're like we have carpet, so like, even scratching carpet wouldn't make that noise you're
Yeah.
hearing. They kept like complaining for months about it, and like every time they're like, oh, we have to check it out. I'm like, sure, like
Go ahead.
like here we go. We're like, they're like, good to make sure you're not removing your carpet. I'm like, nope. Why would we do that? But might sound evil. We think the guy was kind of crazy. We think he got COVID and died. We haven't seen.
Your neighbor?
They live below us. We haven't seen that dude for like a year.
Whoa.
Yeah. The other person who lives there, we see them every so often, but we've not seen that dude for like.
Damn.
And don't wish ill, but the dude straight up one time like came banging and trying to knock down our door. Like, yeah, had to have an upstairs neighbor come downstairs and like
Get involved.
basically tell the dude like he's like, it's like you're either inebriated or under the influence of something, dude. Don't make me call the police on you. The other guy who lives above us is like a bartender or something, so like he knows how to handle like the sort of
okay.
people. So he came down and dealt with it. It's like, thank you.
Little Power Wheels.
I don't know. Dude was kind of old. He was an old guy, so imagine if he did get it, he probably was at a high risk. They were also, to put it nicely, they were deniers. So
Ooh.
yeah, so they would probably like have refused any kind of help even if they did get it.
Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there.
Camera?
This dude. Imagine that video.
Bothering me.
Like, yeah, leave me alone.
It's funny, like individual parts of the car. There you go.
Is that the whole car?
That's it.
Okay, would a PowerWash do anything to like
If it's the right outdoor upholstery,
that upholstery,
Yeah.
like really?
but the cushions,
Well, wouldn't
the
this ruin
cushions
it?
might be a lost cause.
Yeah, wouldn't this also like ruin it? Like by getting it this wet?
I mean, outdoor furniture should be made to be out in the rain and stuff.
I don't know, like this the high pressure and the sustained, I feel like it would puncture or something. I don't know. If you get water inside of it, you're done.
Old neighbors let their kids play outside till 3 a.m. on school nights. What?
Jesus.
I mean, we have a person in our complex who like it'll be like 10 p.m. at night and they're letting they're like very young children play in like it's
Yeah,
streets.
we have that.
And it's like and like they're just sitting in their garage like they can't even see their kids. It's like that's like one time I literally was driving 1 mile an hour because I knew they were around the kids. I could hear them. And like kid literally jumped out in front like
That happened to me too.
and I was like going so and I was like, lady, if I was even going the marked speed limit, there would have been no way I could have stopped in time and avoided hitting your kid. But
I was pulling into my driveway once, and this kid pulled out in front of my car on a bike. And if I had like glanced down at my like directions or something, or like if something had distracted me, I would have hit him. It was terrifying.
Yeah. I drive, because of all the shit I've seen, I drive super carefully in our complex driving area. Both for not wanting to hit anyone, but also like people drive like lunatics there, which I'm surprised no one has been hit yet. I'm really shocked that this has not happened. I've seen 2 almost misses, but like no collisions yet.
we have construction going on in our parking lot,
Oh boy.
and it's us and this girl who's never at her house, and then the other 4 units, it's one family, cousins, etc. And these kids, the construction got paused for months,
Oh,
and the
dear.
parents just let their kids play in the construction site.
Oh boy.
It was
What sucks for us where we live, literally backside of the complex is a trail that goes up to a park, and then there's like literally a park not too far from us. It's like you have a park to take your I know it's nighttime, but like during I get hot now, but it's like
there are options.
there's like it's like they're there all the time, and I'm like, there is a park like just next door. Just walk there and play with, like, they're in the street doing nothing. I'm like, even with the heat, like the park has a lot of trees. It's shaded. It's like that would be even better for them. I don't know. I don't like to judge parents. It's not fair.
Yeah,
but I also
I'm
feel
still,
like it's just like the parents are just like they want to do it easy because they're probably like
I mean,
stressed out or something.
if I had made this much noise as a child, I wouldn't be here. If I had made, it's crazy. Like they just let their kids scream and be so disruptive. Like,
yeah, I mean, other than that, like, they're not bothering anyone. At least I'm not near them, so, like, they're not bothering me, so, like, I just don't care. Like, sure, whatever. What gets me is whenever you said construction, and, like, when they do construction near us, like, on roads, and they don't give us any notice.
they gave us,
I hate that.
it's our parking lot, so we're losing our parking spaces, and they gave us a notice on Friday at like 5 p.m.
And when
on
they go
our
into
door
effect.
that said construction starts Monday. You're losing your parking spaces for 5 months.
Oh,
5 months?
Yes, and they were like, and you'll get $100 a unit. So we said, no, that is not the case, and we got more money off, and we're making them regret building these ADU units because we're complaining about everything. But we called our building manager and we were like, do you even have permits for this? Like, because they're such scam artists, we were pretty sure they didn't. And he was like, yeah, of course we do. And then construction suddenly paused for 2 months. We were like, oh, interesting. Huh. Funny.
We've gotten ample notice. We got like a few weeks notice that they were going to repave all the streets and parking spots at our complex. But they were doing it in sections, so people had like days where it's like,
Yeah.
So not 5 months. This was like you're gonna have this like a few days where you can't park in your spots. And then we live next to also a shopping center. Like, oh, we made a deal with the grocery store because they have a back parking lot that like no one ever uses that has a shit ton of spots. They're like, we made a deal with them that you can just park over there anyway across the street. So like,
Okay, that's not so bad.
that one was not an issue, but man, yeah, like having like that short of a notice. But street closures, because there's only so many streets I can take from where I'm at. Two of them were like closed one time with left only one option, which like, I mean, I guess I couldn't do anything about it, but like, I was expecting to like, oh, I'm gonna go my normal way, and then they're like, this is closed. I'm like, all right, well, let me go back down this way. This is also closed. I'm like, wait, where do I go? That's like, oh, you need to, like, there's a super long route all the way around a housing development that takes like an extra few minutes to like get to the other side, and then you can access a highway from over there. I'm like, what?
Wow.
I was like, and I was like, you didn't give me any notice about this? And like, we're residents here? I was like, okie dokie. I was like, thanks a lot. And then they were making people go through like shopping center parking lots as well to drive. And the traffic there, I mean, I did it one day because I didn't know. And like, oh man, it took like 20 minutes to go through a parking lot. That's like, okay, this is not good. I was like, I will just stay home today, tomorrow.
Kind of cheesing this. There must be another way to get up here, but I don't know what it is.
Seems fine to me.
I would.
I'd be glad to see you on the replay.
Oh yeah, this replay is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Oof sound has been removed from Roblox. What's that? Why is that a big deal?
Sound has been removed?
The oof sound?
Oh, the oof sound.
Yeah, why?
I don't know what that means, but it's probably like, you know, like in Minecraft, like an effort. Yeah.
Nice. Clean.
It's like a really nice house. It was a big thing. And
Nice. Just give it to you.
Alright. They cut you up, Gabby, or Blood. And definitely not Blood, because you haven't been here on Saga of my renter's insurance.
Oh, no.
So I lived in the place we lived in for virtually 10 years.
Oh my God.
The 1.5 years I wasn't here, one of my roommates was still there. So we've had a continuous lease since 2010.
So you just moved right back into it.
Yeah, just moved right back into it. So since 2010, one of our names has been on that lease for the whole time we've occupied it. We've had the same insurance since the day we moved in. And I think only once or twice, like, the updated, like, it has to be updated every year. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't get the updated copy directly from, like, the automated thing. So they'd ping us, like, once or twice. Hey, can you just, like, manually send it over so we have it in a record? It's like, sure.
Yeah.
This
Right.
past 2 weeks, we have gotten 7 emails about 7 times. We've corrected this now. This is the 6th time, so this goes like the 7th email. We've gone in and asked them what we need to do to fix, like, change information. And we do one thing each time, because they don't even know themselves. And then their, like, automated system says, oh, this is incorrect. The latest one was the city. The city, I've used a city for it because the post office recognized that as the city where I live. As long as you put the zip
You
code,
gotta
they don't
get under
care.
it a bit.
For sure.
And I use it for everything, from post office. Everyone, a lot of the government thinks it's fine. The company that bought this property like 2 years ago that took over, I won't say who, but like, they're like, oh, the city is wrong, so we must reject your renter's insurance. You must fix this within 3 days or it's a violation. It's like, so it was like going to the front office and telling, like, 1, what the hell is going on with this? 2, why is it in such a threatening damn tone? Like, it's renter's insurance and, like, it's good. It's just like, oh no, there's like a typo essentially.
Yeah.
And you're like sending us these threatening emails and shit. I was like, holy crap. And like the manager finally talked to us and like, listen, like, it's a new system. Like, we're telling you, there's nothing to worry about. Like, keep doing the fixes that you can so we can try and get these to stop. But like, you're not the only ones dealing with this right now, and like, it's not us, it's the parent company. We're trying to work with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then, of course, my roommate and I had like crazy theories. Like, well, the company now owns this is based in Texas. They probably hate California, so they're like, they're trying to like make it, they're trying to troll us or something. And then we're like, oh, we've lived here for too long. We're not paying enough in rent for them, so they're trying to find ways to kick us out.
That's how we feel. Okay. That's exactly how we feel. Because
But like, this is a big chain. This isn't like a private thing where like
Yeah.
a landlord, that'd be more realistic. Like a chain doing it, that like opens you up to lawsuits and shit. Yeah. Like easier lawsuits. So yeah.
we moved in 4 years ago, I think, and we read through our lease, and in the like tour, the guy who was giving the tour was like, yeah, and we pay for water and trash.
Okay.
So we were like, okay, great. Like, we don't have to pay for trash. We fast forward several months. No, fast forward like 2 years, and I realized that we are paying for trash.
Okay.
But they changed a bunch of stuff, like, kind of randomly on us, so I was like, oh, they probably just, something went wrong, whatever. I should have dealt with it then, but who cares? So I then fast forward to a few months ago, and I looked at our lease again, And I was like, wait a second, we've been paying for trash this entire time. Like, they owe us a bunch of money. So I called and I was like, hey, I just am making sure, like, it says on our lease that you guys are supposed to pay for trash, and we've been paying for trash this whole time. So can you send us a copy of our lease, like, just in case we have the wrong one or something? And the lady on the phone was like, oh yeah, I'm looking at your lease right now. It says that you guys pay for trash. So I was like, that's weird. The lease I'm looking at says that you guys pay for trash. So I contact our building manager and we talk about it, and I like gather a bunch of evidence. And our lease says that they pay for trash. So I like calculated the amount of money they owe us, and it's like almost $2,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've been like going back and forth with them, like sending them. First it was nice emails, and now it's become
Not nice.
Not nice
Well,
emails.
business-like.
Yeah.
Goes from cordial to now we're business-like.
Hello.
Hello.
We're washing the garden.
Oh, I was like, what's that horrible sound?
It'll change the
Oh
very
no,
pleasing
it
very
sounds
soon.
great.
We now have a really hostile relationship with our building managers though. Where it's
Yeah, I'm
roommate,
sure,
what
yeah.
it's on the phone said.
Yeah.
What's on the phone said, I hope you have a good relationship with God, because something something evil is coming, and it's coming for you, and you know what you did?
That's what they said?
That's what Marissa said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love how you couldn't even tell that thing was there until you walked around it.
You missed the spot. Nice.
Hyla's a homeowner.
Bothering
They
me.
showed up near the end and said, hey, you
We're
missed
at
the spot.
93% now.
Oh, dear. Yeah, because of stuff like that, every time we've had a renew release.
This whole stream has been one level before this and this level.
Yep. It's great. I always like read over everything and like anything that's like, I was like, oh, you didn't write in our parking spot number. Like, oh, no, we got it on
different
file. I'm
levels,
like,
but
okay.
The wider you get, the
I'm
less
writing it
pressure
in
there is,
though.
Yeah.
Human beings are ridiculous. We just love this kind of stuff.
It's so relaxing.
Right?
Jones put over 50 hours and still playing.
Easy living,
7-hour block.
midnight,
Whole
midnight
whole
4 a.m.
playthrough.
slot.
We should at least have
This is just the
we should at
whole
least have a
easy
block
living
for
is
another
us
level.
completing PowerWash Simulator. We have shifts. Like,
It's a 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. slot.
the other biggest scam is the garages at some apartment complexes because you can barely fit a car in there.
Yes.
Ooh.
So we have a
Crazy.
we got a carport, and then my roommate was on a waiting list for like 2 years and finally got their own carport. So we have two right now, and we have to pay extra for the second one.
Right.
But like beginning of this year or end of last year, the leasing manager, the leasing office called us up as the property manager, like, oh, we noticed that like you don't have a carport, so like we want to get you one. And then I'm like, oh, so we're getting like a third one? No, we're gonna take one of your, we're gonna give you a garage. So you have, and I'm like, we have 3 spots. Like, no, we're gonna take one of your carports. I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, are you sure you don't want a garage? I'm like, no.
I was
like-
it sound like a gift.
I was like, I have an edge carport, so there's no car to the side of me, and I'm like, it's covered, so like it doesn't get hot or anything. I'm like, and it has a nice amount of space. Like, sorry, your walls make it so you can't open your car doors.
It's crazy. Our Jason Wishnob just moved like down the street from us into a new apartment, and their garage is so small.
I mean,
it's
that's how
car
it is.
width.
It's, yeah, even like I lived when I lived in Orange County for a little bit, same thing there. Like all these properties, you don't get any kind of garage. What's funny is the lease specifically says you need to have enough room to store a car in there.
Yeah.
Almost every single garage in our properties is like people storing shit and then using up an extra spot.
Yeah.
Which is why we have trash parked. I mean, this is why they wanted to clear up another carport because they have a giant waiting list because it's people who are abusing it and then want an extra spot. It's like,
Whoa.
no.
That just cleared off the whole chunk there.
Is this done? Oh no.
That roof. Yeah, I wonder how close you have to be before they start giving you the to-do list of what's left. Oh, yeah, there's bricks out there. There's a lawnmower.
I mean, it's no. I mean, it's not any different. The year and a half I was back in Texas, the lease and everything, like the rules at the property I was at, were more strict than when I was at here, where I'm at now. And they wanted, like, they were less lenient on, like, move-out times. Like, you had to give, like, 60-day notice instead of 30-day notice.
Yo.
And, like, they had a very strict policy of, like, no packages delivered to them whatsoever. Like, you had to, like, have them delivered to your door.
Weird.
And it was like, yeah, we reject all packages. I'm like, what? I was like, do you not have, like, an Amazon locker? No. I was like, okay. So if, like, I'm not home and they don't sign for it, and like, because my current place, every place I've lived out here, they'll just go to the leasing office if you're not there, if they're trying to deliver it to you personally. And then now they have Amazon lockers. Now they just leave it in the Amazon locker to begin with. But before, they just leave it at the leasing office. And the leasing office will just, like, generate an email like, oh, you have a package. Come, please pick it up at your convenience. Yeah. And this place I lived in Texas is like, oh, yeah, we don't want to deal with that. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Yeah, like, they don't care about parking, so, like, it's free-for-all parking, so, like, residents don't get priority. Which out here, it's like you have to be, like, pretty much a resident, or unless it's a street, but, like, if it's actually the property, it's usually all reserved spots for residents.
Right.
Yeah, but they were like, no, anyone can just park there. So it's, like, near a bunch of shops and stuff, so, like, half the time it's, like, just filled up with people who don't even live there. I was like, what? It's like, okay.
Well, that's another thing that I think's wild too about places like yours. They're like, where do visitors go?
So they have visitor parking from during operation of hours. The front.
Yeah,
they have like 12 or 14 spaces in front of the leasing office.
Okay.
They're strictly for you need to either be going to the office to deal with an office issue if you're a resident, or this is guest parking / future resident parking. And it's during like
guests and future residents are very different things.
Yeah. Now if you have a guest coming, you can let them know, and then like any of the unmarked carport spots are free to them.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are unmarked spots, but like the priority is supposed to be to residents. So like if someone were to technically complain about if they knew that wasn't your car or something, which how would they even know that? I guess they could do something, but like no one even does this. So guests just park in like unmarked spots if they need to. Plus there's like, as I said, there's a shopping center across the street that like has a million spots that no one cares about. And people just park over there all the time. But there's no street parking where I live. It's against the rules. Like you'll get a ticket if you park in the street.
Yeah. That's
Do you have
wild.
like a permit?
It's not even permit. No, absolutely no parking.
Lawnmower handle.
You guys are getting some freezes. Is it a lot of you getting it, or is it just one of you getting it? Let's see. VR Spy is maybe modest. You're seeing some.
Are we freezing the camera, or what's happening?
Is the camera or the whole stream? I'll get up and check in a sec, but before you do, is it everything or just the camera?
You got the freezing. Freezy. Oh boy.
Buckles means it's probably, I mean, if it's the whole thing, that's an internet issue.
Alright, swing sofa cushion,
The
fence
whole
post times
stream?
2.
Oh, it's a Twitch issue? Alright, well, we did drop 1,200 frames,
Oh.
so we're not dropping any right now. We had some frame drops, but it doesn't look like we're dropping any more right now, so we might have had a hiccup. Yeah.
Internet.
Let's see if it's fine for the next few minutes. We're almost done here anyway. Actually, we are done. It's fine. We'll finish this.
99%.
Yeah, we'll finish the level up.
Fence post times 2, swing sofa cushion.
Swing sofa cushion. What?
There's the left one. Because when you're on it, does the meter? Or wait, no. Is it the bottom one then?
Oh.
Yeah, it is the bottom one.
I gotta look up one where you're...
Don't really see
Are we getting...
what it
Is it we're getting checks or we're getting a tax thing for the gas rebate we're getting?
It'll be... Yeah, it'll be to like...
Underneath?
There it is.
Yeah, I saw the pink.
Yeah, it'll be essentially like however you get your tax refund.
Okay.
So if you get a direct deposit, it'll be direct deposit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get more money
Fence post.
for the stupid gas.
Oh,
Ah.
honey. You. Fired.
What'd I do?
You didn't believe it.
What?
One fence post left.
Welcome to the
hell?
pixel hunting part. You can look up in the list and see what it was.
Well, I know it is. It's the fence post. But where?
On the other side of this. I mean, obviously go to the ones I did since I didn't finish them.
Okay, I'm
That's
hitting the glowing
hilarious.
thing and not seeing it.
It's gotta be over here. What about this one?
No?
Oh yeah, just spray them and then you'll see a meter.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
So those you might have to get close to. Gate.
What the hell?
Was it one? Wait, did you spray the one in the corner?
Not the one by the flowers.
That panel? That's
Someone said the one by the hedge.
by the hedge.
Go to the right
Oh.
of these. Yeah. Anything here?
Yep.
Oh!
In the middle.
Oh my god.
Probably on the other side too.
$600.
A bungalow. Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Got a
Hands
job
hurt.
over at my folks.
Can we just take a peek at what the next station just looks at?
Yeah.
I just want to see
Sure.
what it looks like. Just want to see it. See how.
Here says Gabby dousing crime. DGD.
There we go.
Oh.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
Oh yeah, it was so
It
fast.
didn't even show me on top of the roof.
Because of the time lapse, I think it only
Yeah.
cherry picks certain spot. Like it's probably doing every like minute.
It was up there, but not on this one, huh?
Yeah, it's because I think it's every 1 minute. It's gotta be with how long we took. We took like an hour on that, so like 60 of those.
We got 600 out of 450. It's pretty good.
Nice.
There were a couple budding mountaineers already clamoring over that rock garden, and I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job. If I hear of anyone in need, I'll send them your way. Oh, it has a record of all the text messages you got.
Yeah. There we go.
Interesting, and that's what it looked like before. Either. All right, yeah, let's see what the next one looks like.
Oh my.
Oh, we got three options.
What's the?
The dirt bike, the playground,
playground.
and the
Oh my
bungalow.
God.
Okay, the playground's the most expensive. What does it look like? I just want to see how bad this looks.
Frankly ridiculous situation on my hands. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis, and a few fretful folk have been putting it down to the condition of the recreational facilities. It's all nonsense, of course, but if we could just humor them and give the whole thing a thorough hose down, I'd be most grateful.
That's what it looks like, and you're trying to play park warden? All right, park warden. Might be time for new park warden. Oh, yuck.
Disgusting.
Oh, no.
Ugh. We try to spell something.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Can you score a goal with the ball?
I bet you can, just gotta find it. Even the trash can.
All right, okay. Whew. So do we decide what we are playing for Christian yet, or are we still,
I think we're definitely gonna put some time into Spider Shores. We may check out this Hitman map. It just sort of depends on whether Huber gets here in time for us to get that figured out and set up.
It's rad.
Apparently, well, he's supposed to.
Alright, now I know this is fake, Because how's a grown-ass adult fitting on the little playground like this?
That's true. Maybe you're a really small adult or a child laborer.
That's the twist here.
You're
Oh,
a
that metal.
child
Look at that metal.
laborer.
Oh no.
The shine.
Yo, ray tracing.
Oh.
What?
Look at
Equipment.
this.
Oh.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh. Oh.
Sick.
And then you can platform.
Now it's a platforming.
Can you make it? Can you do a big jump?
Uh,
Yep, back up. Yep,
doubtful.
Where's the sprint button?
yep. Where's
Oh,
your
I
hook
could have
shot?
sprint. Okay, hey.
Grappling hook. Oh, there's your car.
Oh yeah. It's still nice.
This looks like Central Park.
Hey, look to the left. Go back and look at the city skyline for a second when you're done. That looks like LA.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does kind of look good. It looks like yeah, looks like LA or looks like Central Park.
Well, it looks like Central Park, but then the skyline looks like LA.
Yeah, the skyline is like kind of weirdly small for Central Park.
Is this what the UK thinks like America looks like?
Did it.
You did
Nice.
it. Achievement.
Wait, you should try to write something. Can I try to write my name?
Yeah.
Okay. We have to get closer. Oh,
Yeah,
closer.
probably just a little bit closer. Maybe the top of the slide will work.
Oh. Nope. Oh! Okay.
Yeah, we haven't bought any of the attachments.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's
Excellent.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, that's Stream Team,
Yep.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, you join the Stream Team tier on Patreon. Twice a month, you get to suggest and then vote on games for us to check out. Little groups of 3 like this. Don was going to be with us today, but he wasn't feeling well. But thankfully, Gabby was here and got to clean up with us. So we'll be back in just a little under an hour for group stream, playing Spider Source and maybe Hitman.
Maybe hit me.
Yeah, so we'll see you then.
All right, bye.
Bye.